Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today, well, I'm talking about Constantine, issue number 6. Just take a look at that cover art. It's just like all the people that Constantine has kind of betrayed, kind of exacting the revenge on him. Ah, that poor sod. Oh. Well, just jump right in with the issue, and it's basically picking up after the Trinity of Sin, Trinity War tie-in. Trinity of Sin, that's basically what they're about. But it's like, it's basically the bar owner, he's like trying to keep Constantine alive, as Constantine kind of narrates this pretty cool little monologue about how wizards and magicians, how they all like face death numerously, and how 1 in 7 always survive, but then it always continues, like they are always faced with death, and they all eventually do die. And currently, Constantine's going through his, like, 3rd face with death. So, he's kind of dying, and so, yeah. So, in, like, the spirit realm, whatever, he's, like, talking with Chris, his, like, friend from, like, issue number 1, but Chris wants to kill him. Wants his soul to, like, want him to die, wants him to go off the hell, so he's like been making deals with like people in the spirit world, so he's got like evil spider powers now, so woo. And so then the cult of the cold flame, they're like getting together, like, let's go attack Constantine, let's go rob him blind. And so Tenark, he just gets like some of his followers and turns them into like demons by slicing off their heads, and then just just goes, hey, go there, to that bar, go, kill Constantine, yes, And so, while they try to do that, the bar owner, he's defending the bar the best he can with his shotgun, except there's kind of too many people there, and then these cold flame eliminators, like people, like kind of spirits, like the 2 guys who got their head cut off, they're just in the spirit realm, and they grab onto Chris, and they kind of pull him aside, and like, haha, we've got him. Except they don't have Constantine, because they're trying to kill Constantine. And so, like, Chris, he gets pulled away, and so Constantine, he's just forced to watch as, like, the bar owner, he's about to die until Papa Midnight shows in. You know, Papa Midnight from issue number 4. He's there, too. And he kind of just wrecks everyone, and then he's kind of like looking over the dead body of Mop from the last issue, and he's like, this guy worked for me. He's dead, He's like, damn it. And then he just sees Constantine dead on, kind of dying on the floor, and he's like, okay, so what's his story? And then they kind of bring him up to speed, while Tenark bursts into the pet shop, and kind of subdues the old lady who kind of runs it. And so Constantine, he kind of talks to Papa Midnight via spirit realm and all that. He's like, hey, if I die, who's going to keep the cult of the cold flame from killing you? And then Papa Midnight, he's just like, that's a good point. They might go after me. So he just kind of saves Constantine's life, but at the same time, Tenark bursts into Constantine's home and just finds every charm, every spell, everything that he's been keeping from them, and he's like, hey, these are mine now. And that's the end of the issue. So Constantine, he's alive now, and like, and those are my dogs. Dear God, can they never stop barking? Dear God. Sorry about that. I'm really sick and tired of editing out the barking. And so I enjoyed the issue. It's a nice little, it's just getting things back in order. Renato Guades, if that's how you pronounce his name, he's a fine artist. I enjoy his art in Constantine. It's really nice. The issue itself, it's more of a breathing room issue, if you will. Kind of doesn't add much. Just the only thing that really happens is they kind of just push Chris off to the side. They're kind of done with him. That's all that really happens, besides Tenark stealing all of Constantine's crap. And Constantine comes back, doesn't die. So that's status quo right there, yay. So, nothing really added, some stuff subtracted, such as Chris and his beef with Constantine, so overall I'd have to give this issue a 3 out of 5, possibly even a 2.5 out of 5, because it kind of doesn't really add much, that's all. So, this has been my thoughts on Constantine issue number 6, and yeah, see y'all later.